I met a person was trying to tell me that Isaac, we are tired of losing our chicks, but you gave us the knowledge where you said that we should always use the chick protectors just to protect our chicks from being taken by dangerous birds like kites and eagles. It is so. But now the guy continued to ask me that Isaac, always consider us. We also have a few birds at our homes. We don't have like 100. We don't have those ones which are many, and we also like feel we want your advice, information. We feel like we like it, but you talk about people who have many birds, who have many what. So at this time, guys, I want to say that I'm going to consider you, and this is a very good question, so I'm going to always consider that. So the woman was appreciating that their chicks were always taken by the eagles, kites, but now he's saying that from those chicks is where that woman got the hens she has today. So, dear viewers, M1 continued to tell me that I should always tell them things which will also help them at least to be like others. So the woman told me that has her hens at home, but every time she gives eggs to be hatched into chicks, she doesn't get chicks. So she's asking that I have my corks, but I don't know the reason as to why I give my eggs to hens, and at the end of it all, you find that a hen runs away from eggs. It doesn't hatch them into chicks. So, dear viewers, that's why I have decided today to make a video showing the selection of the eggs for incubation. So we want to see, guys, the things you consider before you give the eggs to your bird to be hatched into chicks. So people are tired of that. You find that for them, if a hen lays, for him or her corrects that very egg, then you find that if he or she continues correcting, and then they become like 10, then he or she gives them to a bird to be hatched into chicks. So at this time, guys, I'm very sure that you will give your eggs to your hens, and you will get chicks at the end of 21 days. So how? We should note it clearly that when you are trying to select eggs, you have to pick an egg from the birds which have been living with a cock. So if you have your hens at your home and then you find that you don't have a cock, and then you correct eggs, then you take them to a bird that you want them to be hatched, guys, you're lying. That's how not things are done. So when you are correcting an eggs, please get it from the hens which have got cocks, or get eggs from hens that have at least lived with a cock for so long. So the moment you pick an egg which is fertilized and then you give it to a hen, we expect it to be hatched into a chick at the end of 21 days. So that is one. Then secondly, guys, when you are trying to select an egg to be hatched, that egg should be free from bad smell. If it is having bad smell, don't expect it to be hatched. A hen won't allow that egg which has got a stench So you find that a hen doesn't deal with bad smells. So guys, when you are trying to choose, at least make sure that the egg is free from the smell. Then secondly, thirdly, when you are trying to correct eggs to be hatched, make sure that an egg is smooth, shouldn't be rough. So the moment an egg is smooth and then you give it to hens, I want to give you good news, dear viewers, that you will get chicks at the end of 21 days. So another thing, guys, when you're trying to select eggs which will eventually be hatched into chicks, you have to make sure that an egg has got a normal shape and size. So dear viewers, if you correct eggs which are like, you find that an egg, it is almost like 3 times of that one of a normal, don't expect chicks. Now guys, if you give like two, you find that like 2 eggs, a hen is unable to sit on those two abnormal eggs. You find that they are very big. They are very big to the extent that a bird cannot sit on them and try to give them equal warmth. So you find that at the end of it all, a hen sits there, then you find that it is running away. Then you find you are making a loss. Find that your eggs are just, you are going to throw them away because they are no longer useful. So you have to make sure that at least the shape is normal. And it shouldn't be too small like this. No, it should have a normal shape and size. So then, guys, from there, when you are trying to get chicks, good chicks, if you do want good chicks, you have to correct an egg from hens that have been feeding on a balanced diet. So, dear viewers, if you want your egg to be hatched into a chick at the end of 21 days, you don't pick an egg everywhere you get. No, you don't pick it in birds that are fed very bad. They don't feed on a balanced diet. They are not given, greens containing carotene responsible for the yellow color of the egg. So you find that you are correcting an egg and then you expect a chick at the end of 21 days. Guys, you are lying. That's how not things are done. So you have to correct an egg from birds that have been fed on a balanced diet. It's when you will get a chick. So another thing, guys, when you are trying to give your egg to a hen to be hatched, it should be clean. Guys, don't give an egg which is dirty to your hen and then you expect a chick. Still there, you want to get a dirty chick, because the moment it is rough, it is dirty, it is not in good condition, if a hen looks at it, you will find that a hen will try to isolate it and it ignores. So you find that that one, you've made a loss. So you make sure that it is clean. And guys, if you want your eggs to be clean, that one starts at correcting them. So you correct them, you get a cloth, a wet cloth, and then you find that you are trying at least to clean it, and then you find that you are removing the dirt. It's when you will give it to a hen, and then a hen is comfortable with it, it hatches it into chicks. So another thing, guys, when you are selecting an egg to be hatched, it should be free from abnormalities. It shouldn't be having, meat spot, blood spot. Those things can't allow a hen to hatch your egg. So the moment a bird sees meat spots, blood spots, it then ignores. You find that it isolates it from the rest. So from there, guys, an egg should be free from cracks. It shouldn't be having cracks. So you find that you are collecting eggs. Already you've seen that there is a small crack, and then you try to ignore. You try to, as if you haven't seen it. So when it has cracks, first of all, it means that pathogens, they will enter. And then the moment they enter, they will destroy everything inside. So the moment it contains pathogens, that one strictly means that it won't be hatched, because already it has got cracks, germs are entering. You find that that is a loss. So guys, those are some of the ways you can use to correct eggs, or to select eggs where you should expect chicks at the end of 21 days. So guys, if you do that, it means that your eggs will always be hatched into chicks. You won't be getting losses that your hen has been in the eggs, has just spent there like 10 days, and then it has run away. That one won't happen again. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.